State Beavers, Jonathan Smith, 6 year here. This guy's been doing a good job at laddering up his squad right here. Overall, the record's not great from his first start, but last year 10-3, 6-3 in the conference. He's 26-31 overall. He's 17-12 at home, 8-6 on the road. Doesn't prepare well on the road, so gotta fade him on the road. But at home is where you want to take this guy and his offense, but his defense is amazing as well. He's returning 8 on offense, but only 5 on defense, and he only grabbed 7 out of the transfer portal. So how he's looking overall, he brings in this guy, and this guy from Clemson, I look at him like a klutz sometimes. I don't think he has what it takes. He was given every opportunity in the world to be a stud, and he didn't do well at Clemson. DJ Anglia is his name, and he's coming over here to play quarterback. Now, as far as his attributes, he is sized appropriately. He has a really strong arm. He can run at a slow pace, kind of like Vince Young used to run, but not as athletic, but he can. And last year, this team was ranked 50 on offense, points per game, 24 on the rush. They ran the ball game good, 110 on the pass. In games that they were the favorite, they dominated the defense pretty good. So defense is where they get their bread at. Last year, they were number 11 in points per game, number 24 on the rush, and better than some of the top schools we already seen last year at the pass, and that's number 76 right there. And they size appropriately, they coach appropriately, and, you know, I think this is not more, say, a school that's going to, you know, turn the tables or win the Pac-12. But they will kick a leg out of some good teams. They could beat the SCs. They could beat the Oregons. They could beat the Utah. This is kind of like any given Sunday type football team. What you think about this Oregon State team?
I really, as far as other teams in this conference, I really like them. They don't play SC, and we'll talk about their schedule is actually pretty weak, which is good for them. But some other things too. They have one of the better, or maybe the best, offensive line in the conference. They've got a tailback that's really good. Their defense took a hit. A lot of guys left, but it's still a defensive team. And I'm not a Ugalele. I think that's how you say his name. I think he was bad, but Bo Nix was bad at Auburn. So maybe the change of scenery will be, you know, a thing. I think this team, I don't think they win because there's teams that are better than them. But they, like you said it perfectly, they'll kick a leg out and knock someone over. And going into their schedule, I think they have a really weak schedule.
Let's take a look at that.
Yeah. They got, San Jose State's another high-powered team, they're better than them. Then they play Davis. Give me a break. San Diego State's a question mark. That's always a team. That's a team that you know well. It's a question mark. We don't know. They're at Washington State. They play Utah at home. They could upset Utah. Cal, UCLA, Arizona, Buffalo, Stanford, win, potentially. Then they finish up with Washington and at Oregon. So, another really, really tough bet. But if things go their way, they could win 9 games.
Man, I think this team right here could go 8-1 all the way up to Washington and Oregon. If they get past it. So it's going to be to the fate of what Washington and Oregon.
Who are they losing to, San Diego State or Utah?
They're losing to Utah for sure.
Utah, okay.
San Diego State, that quarterback that they got over there, he still got some – the jury's still out on him. So I'm not convinced with that. San Jose State's going to have it tough. They play SC in week 0. Then they're going to turn around and play Oregon State.
Yeah.
I think SC's going to run them out the building. That's what SC wants. They want to blow teams out. That's what tradition is. Take that SC minus those points this weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think that I don't see the value. If we're gonna bet a future, let's bet a future like the Oregon under, where there's a plenty of value. I don't see the value at 8 wins. If they had it up at 9, I would be more tempted for them staying away from 10 than playing around with the 8.5. Would you bet this one?
No. There's none that I've seen that I bet, and it takes a very, very compelling argument but I would not be surprised if they won 9 games. I would not be surprised.
Now let's go to